Hello, everybody. Welcome back, loves. Welcome to She Reads Tarot. And this is Catherine. I am the host of this channel. It has been a little bit since I have seen you guys, and I'm so sorry it's been a minute since I have posted. I have had a lot going on, family, and just really busy. So please forgive me. I am going to start regularly posting. So please forgive me. Okay. But I am back. We are going to try to close out April with a bang. I am going to try and get through the remainder of the signs. Okay. So we left off, I believe, Cancer. So that's where we're going to pick up. We're going to do a you versus them reading for Cancer in the collective. Okay. But before we do that, I want to welcome all of you all who are new to the channel. I do read for all 12 signs on this channel. And I also read for Cancerians on my other channel, Queen Cancer Tarot, and thus the name. Queen Cancer Tarot. Please check out the links to my other channels below. I also have another channel called Tarot Talk Live. Please go and check out both on YouTube. Again, the links are below. If you would like to book a reading with me, I do accept personal readings. Please go to my website in order to book your reading. I am doing a sale this weekend, you guys, 25% off of every single purchase. Okay, so please go on over to my website. The link is below. And you can use the coupon code WEEKEND to get that sale. Okay. All right, loves. I also do a giveaway every month on this channel for one winner, one subscriber. I will randomly choose. I also would like to do a weekly giveaway. However, I would like to get up to 50 subscribers before I start the weekly giveaway. I've kind of changed the way I'm doing things. I need to set some metrics for myself so that I can also stay focused and on this channel primarily, because I am trying to grow this channel. This is a new baby for me. So it's been out here for a while, but I'm just kind of getting things rolling. I had some technical difficulties at first. Those have been fixed and repaired, and we are good to go. All right. So, please, you guys, subscribe, hit those subscribe buttons, make sure you like the video and run the numbers up. Okay. It helps out with the algorithms. It really does. All right, so Cancers, we are going to do a reading for you and your person. We are looking at the overall energy for you and your person, Cancers. I'm going to start off looking at some oracle messages for you and your person, and then I'll go right into the tarot, okay? Right into the tarot. We are looking at Spirit Shield Oracle and Spirit Shield Tarot decks. You can get those from Gina's website on Cancer Baby Tarot is her channel. She is amazing. She is an amazing reader. She also has another channel, Tarot of Light. She is one of my mentors on the YouTube, okay? When I first started doing readings on this channel, she was one of the only readers that I really listened to, as far as like a Cancerian reader. All the other readers were like just kind of like every once in a while I would catch a channeled reader, you know what I mean, here and there. But my first, I believe, Cancerian channel, I believe was Cancer Baby or Tarot of Light. Well, it was Cancer Baby, and then I started watching her other channel, Tarot of Light, which Tarot of Light, I believe, was her first channel. And I came in when she started Cancer Baby. So, anyway, long story short, this is one of her decks. It is a beautiful deck. And this is the tarot deck here. And now we are going to shuffle up the oracle deck. Okay. I want to start using more of my decks, you guys. I have so many decks. It's ridiculous. I have decks that I am looking at ordering. I have decks that I am using, decks that I have not used, decks that I have never used. I just want to be able to showcase all of the decks here. And every deck is different. Some decks have double cards, some decks have cards that have, you know, depict different views. Okay. Completely different energies and feels. So let's see. Cancer. Let's look at your energy here. Tell us about Cancer, please. What does Cancer need to know, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. So we have winter time. Okay. We have blessings in the reverse. And we have pet. Yeah. So, Cancer, what I'm getting from this with blessings, it says unexpected money. This is in the reverse. Unexpected money, being spoiled or spoiling yourself, more energy, prosperity in all things, and good health. Okay. And this is in the reverse. So, obviously, not taking care of yourself, okay? Not spoiling yourself, not being taken care of by others, okay? And then we have pet here, new pet, visit to the vet, right? New food, pet will provide comfort, needs more attention. So something I feel like with winter time, this is a very cold, hard season. Okay, typically, I feel like that is what is going on here. I feel like you're sitting in an energy where things have been extremely difficult. You may have lost your job. You may have recently gotten news, from, the doctor that, you know, things aren't well with you physically, that there's something going on with you health wise. Um, you may also just be in an energy of just not having any energy, being tired a lot, wanting to sleep, not feeling like going anywhere, being very depressing, feeling a little gray, with pet here, visit to the vet, providing comfort, needing more attention. I feel like, again, overall, this is an energy of, really needing to pay attention to yourself and also kind of wanting someone to pay attention to you. There's an energy of not having anyone to care for you in those times, and I've been single and on my own before, so I know what that is like. Okay, having things go wrong, you know what I'm saying? um and not have anyone there to comfort me in that time. That is very, very difficult. Okay, so that's the energy that you are in right now here. Okay, that is the energy that you're in. Under the deck, We have success here, Cancer. So it says happiness and love, prosperous career, good health, healing, and financially stable, baby. So it looks like good days are coming to you, okay? And look, summertime. Look, the opposite. Things are about to heat up. Things are about to get better and brighter, okay, for you. The color is going to start to come back into your skin. You're going to have a glow. Things are going to start to renew and revive, okay? That grass is going to start to turn green for you, okay, is what it looks like. So there's a new day coming, baby. A new day and a new dawn here. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer, please. We'll look at the tarot for you and then we'll look at oracle messages for your person. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer, please. These cards are so sticky. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer. Okay. I don't know why I always forget to cut the cards. All right, tell me about Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about Cancer, please. Okay. So we have, look, right off the bat, you guys, the Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. And like I said, this is a difficult time for you, or this is a time that is, been very difficult. You've been stressed out with the Five of Pentacles. I feel like finances have not been, you know, the way that they used to be. You see what I'm saying? Or not the way that they need to be here. Okay. And then we have the Hierophant in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. The Hierophant in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. This talks about needing to take another approach or needing to see things differently. Okay, when the Hierophant is in the reverse, things feel kind of stale or dull. It kind of feels like like the excitement, okay, has worn off. All right. Or this could be an energy of you just feel like things aren't clicking. You know what I mean? When the Hierophant is in the upright, this is all about divine guidance. This talks about an awakening. This talks about being connected to the divine, right? And seeing things clearly. When it's in the reverse, it's not. Things aren't so clear. It's very dull, right? And with the Nine of Pentacles here, this is all about your independence, your financial stability here. Your financial stability. It's looking bleak here. You're not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel right now. Okay. You're not seeing that right now. Under the deck, we have the Moon and we have the Page of Wands and we have the Fool. Cancer, there's an energy of things are so cloudy. That Moon talks about things being cloudy or elusive, kind of like an illusion, almost like you can't really quite see. It's cloudy. You can't see. It's not clear. And that Page of Wands is you having, uh, a bright idea, you being able to be creative and see your way through right now. You know what I'm saying? With the Fool, this talks about a new opportunity or a new start. Okay. And I feel like with that Moon sitting here, In front of this, I feel like it's kind of, your view is kind of cloudy, right? Your view is cloudy. But I feel as though with that Fool, this is also an energy of someone who's willing to try anything. This is someone who is not just going to sit in one place for too long, Cancer. I feel like, the time is coming to an end where you're not just going to be sitting, hanging in a tree, waiting on something to happen, basically. All right. We have the Six of Swords and the Sun. See, this is it. This is it. You are going to move your way towards success. The Sun is all about being successful. It's all about being happy. It's also about being optimistic and confident that this is coming to you. All right. And that Six of Swords, this is all about getting out of a rough situation. Okay. The water is moving very, very quickly. It's kind of like you're anxious because it's like, it's kind of hairy, you know what I mean? And kind of scary. But the Sun is in your path. You can see a view here. You can see something coming towards you. And this is also the summer here. Something may be happening for you this summer, Cancer. Something may be happening. I feel like the winter has been a difficult and a rough time for you. And I feel like you're now coming from the winter. You're thawing off, but you're still cold. You know what I'm saying? Just like a frozen soda when you take it out of the freezer, and it's solid and it's freezing and you can't crack it open, you know what I'm saying, because it's too hard, it's too rigid, it's too cold. But as the sun or as the heat starts to heat up that can, it starts to sweat, right? Yeah, it starts to sweat because that ice is starting to melt and it's starting to thaw. So pretty soon you'll be able to pop that top open, you know what I mean, and take a sip. So, but right now it can't move. It's stiff. It's not, it can't see anything else, right? That's the energy that you are sitting in. But with that Six of Swords, this talks about quick movement. So something is going to come and put you in a very confident energy. Okay. Something is going to come and put you in a very confident energy very quickly. It could even be vitamin D, lack of vitamin D, Cancer. I don't know where that's coming in, but it just came to me that, you need more of this in your system. If you've been sitting in being depressed, maybe you need to get outside. I feel like there's an energy of needing to see things in a different view. Okay. See things in a different view. Right now, your view is cloudy or hazy. All right. And if this is a love situation here, I feel like you have been in a situation where it's been very cold. There is no love in the situation. With that Hierophant in the reverse, you may be in a commitment, but it is certainly doesn't feel like one. Certainly does not feel like one. And with the Nine of Pentacles here, there's an energy of you just rather be on your own. Okay. With the Moon, the Page of Wands, you may not see a way out right now, but with the Fool, like, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. And with the Six of Swords and the Sun, you are going to be getting away from this cold, hard, I don't see any cups. Do y'all? Did I call one cup here? There's not one cup here. Not one. Okay. So I don't see any love in this situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I don't see any love in this situation. I see an energy of confusion, not seeing, you know, your way. and then seeing the light here. Okay. And then success. Okay. Success, baby. So let's look at. Do I want to clarify before moving on to your person side? Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and clarify. All right. Let's go ahead and clarify, and then we'll move on to your person side here. Tell me about this Five of Swords, please. Tell me about the Five of Swords. I like pulling the cards. And the Seven of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles and the Two of Wands here. So again, that Seven of Pentacles with the Two of Wands, this is, an energy of you saw potential in the situation, or an energy of being patient and making plans to do something. So I feel like you are making plans on something regarding your future, or there's an energy of you being patient or patiently waiting to execute a plan. Okay. You are patiently waiting to execute a plan here. And that Five of Pentacles talks about walking away. The Five of Pentacles also represents kind of being in your head about something, or being afraid. Tell me about the Hierophant in the reverse and the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. I feel that Page of Pentacles is an energy of recognizing someone or something for, who they are. Okay. Um, Ooh, don't let the time get away from me. Yes, that Page of Pentacles here. You know, this is someone who's very, very, like, they are making plans. They're making plans. With the Hierophant in the reverse here and the Seven of Swords, this is you secretly making plans to get out of this situation here. With the Nine of Pentacles, you're moving into pre-Empress energy. You're going from the Hierophant in the reverse back to pre-Empress is what's happening. And with that Seven of Swords, there's an energy of, looking over your shoulder, or, kind of like keeping things under wraps. You're not necessarily broadcasting this. Okay. You're not broadcasting this information. Yeah, the Moon, the Page of Wands, and the Fool. You are making plans to get out of this situation where there is no love. Okay. And you're doing it without letting this person know. With the Six of Swords and the Sun, this is going to be like in the middle of the night, okay? Or an energy of this person's going to come home and there's going to be a letter and you're going to be gone, right? Tell me about the Moon with the Page of Wands and the Fool. Look, the Star. This is divine guidance. This is also you being seen. And I feel as though you're moving quickly so that this person doesn't have a chance to see you. You have the Four of Wands and the Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords. This is confirmation, Cancer. This is confirmation. I feel as though you know that this person is going to try to stop you from leaving. You know that this person is going to try to stop you from leaving. So you're keeping this to yourself. And this is going to be a plan that you're going to execute very, very swiftly. Tell me about the Six of Swords and the Sun. Oh, I pulled two cards at the same time. So I got the High Priestess and the Two of Wands. Once again, Cancer, the Three of Wands, the High Priestess and the Three of Wands. You are leaving in silence. You're leaving in silence, Cancer. You're moving in silence, okay? This is all about the art of how to move in silence, okay? And the importance. Look at the moon here. Look at the moon here. Look at the Three of Swords here. Look at this. Why? With that Ace of Wands, you're not trying to inflame the situation. You don't want this person to have a chance to get upset. You don't want this person to try to act like they care. You don't want any of this to come in. There are no cups. We still have yet to pull one cup. No cups have come out. Okay? So there is no love, okay, on your side here. You're not feeling it, okay? With that Three of Swords, Cancer, you'd rather just leave. You'd rather just go and move towards someone or something that is going to make you happy. You want to move towards your commitment or towards a committed energy, and you feel like this person has been blocking you from that. That Six of Swords, it's time to go, and you got the Six of Swords twice. So need I say more? Need I say more? Okay. Six of Swords twice. All right, so let's go ahead and look at your person's energy. We'll go ahead and look at the oracle messages here. Tell us about Cancer's person, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Cancer's person, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Cancer's person. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Cancer's person, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Okay, so we have surgery, no, and decision. Look at that, Cancer. Let me show them all to you. Surgery, no, and decision here. Okay, so this person does not want you to go. This person is definitely one that it would stand in the way of any decision of you cutting this person off. Surgery, that's what comes into my head when I see that card, is just like something getting cut away or cut off or cut into. Okay, it gives me Two of Swords energy. And no here, right? It's not going to happen, right? You're making the wrong decision. This is someone who's trying to convince someone that the decision that they're wanting to make or making is not the right one. And you're aware of this, well aware. Under the deck, you have boundary and you have sexy here, okay? Boundary and sexy. Look, setting boundaries and saying no. Do you see that? No and saying no. This person has a issue with boundaries. I saw the devil underneath the deck. There it is. There it is. There it is, Cancer. This person This devil energy is one to come in to try and trauma bond or love bomb. We have sexy here. Feeling attractive, flirting, you're enticing, all eyes on you, lingerie and confidence with boundary. This person wants to stop you in your tracks. They want to keep you from this sun, the happiness, the confidence. Remember, I said that represents you being confident, that energy of you being confident, Cancer. That is it. That is it, mama. That is it. Okay. That is you at this point. But this person doesn't want that. Okay. They don't want that. This person would definitely would create some sort of a boundary or to try to keep you from going. This talks about standing your ground, learning how to walk away, Cancer. Learning how to walk away, having confidence, right? And I feel like that's what it's going to take with this person, because I feel like they definitely are one to come in with the love bombing, giving you compliments, telling you how sexy you are, you know, you this person is just not one that is going to take no for an answer. So that is why you're out. There's no love, but this person will stop you at the door with compliments. Okay. it, they mistreat you, but then they'll stop you and tell you how nice you look before, when you're on your way out the door. It's weird. Cancer is giving very much weird vibes here. So let's see. Tell me about Cancer's person, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Cancer's person, please. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands and the Two of Cups. Well, well, well. Finally, we have two cups here. But with that Ten of Wands energy, it's like this person is tired. It's like this person feels like it's too much for them. Okay. They feel like it's a heavy burden being in this connection. Okay. Being in this relationship. It's like it's too much for this person. Look, you have the Five of Cups. And look, the Tower in the reverse. Okay. This person is sitting in an energy of, how did I end up in this situation? How did I end up stuck in this marriage? Or this person is not happy, okay, about the position that they are in right now. They're not happy. You have the Tower in the reverse, okay? You have the Tower in the reverse. There's no coming back from this. This is someone who has a sense of apathy. It's like disaster, impending disaster. You know what I'm saying? Um yeah, just not wanting to pick up the pieces. With the Five of Cups, they're very disappointed. It's not what they thought it would be. This is someone who is sitting in an energy of, yeah, I'm married, but I'd rather not be this person. And that's the way that they treat you. That's why you're so ready to go. Okay. Under the deck, look, we have the Justice card with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. And the Two of Swords. Listen, this person, I feel like it's coming back. What this person Everything this person did to you is coming back to them. When you walk away from this person, it's going to be their karma. It's going to be their karma. With that Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you're taking your abundance. This person's going to have to, work really hard to maintain everything that you're going out the door with. Okay, Cancer? They are. They're going to have to work really hard to maintain everything you're going out the door with. Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. I cannot make this up. I got these two cards the other day in a reading with someone who was just financially strapped. Okay. Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. You were this person's financial blessing, and now you're gone. 10 of Pentacles here. Look, with the Strength card. See? 10 of Pentacles with the Strength card here. This is something that is happening very quickly, right? And with the Strength card, this person, they're having to be they're having to stand up and step up, okay? Basically, they're having to stand up and step up, right? Because I feel like there's no one to fall back on. You're not going to be there to fall back on. So this person is going to think twice. They may think that they're so ready to be single and to, walk away from you or leave, you know what I'm saying? But no, it's going to be turned around. I don't even think this person wanted to walk away from you. I think this person was just in a situation where they were unhappy. And I'm sorry, there's no love here. That's the Two of Pentacles, not the Ten of Wands. I'm sorry, not the Two of Cups. I thought it was the Ten of Wands and the Two of Cups, and I read it wrong. It's the Two of Pentacles here. The only cups you have are the Five Cups. Like, this person is disappointed in the way that, they feel. The Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. This is someone who's tired of trying to adapt to marriage or being married. This is someone who's never been able to really get used to being in a commitment. So they're not appreciating it, Cancer. I bet you they will, though. That much I bet. Tell me about the Ten of Wands, please. And the Nine of Cups. See, this person was not satisfied. They weren't satisfied. They had an entire home, an entire commitment, an entire relationship, and a bond, but it wasn't enough for them. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles, please. And the Star. And this person, I'm sorry, and the Sun. What am I seeing here today? Okay, I rebuke this energy of seeing what I want to see here. Okay, so we have the Sun here. Okay, we have the Sun. So again, this is somebody who's going back and forth with whether or not they're happy, whether or not they're, optimistic, or goes back and forth. One day this person is, happy at home. One day this person is unhappy. It's just, this person is very unsatisfied. Okay, they're very unsatisfied. Period. Period. Okay. Tell me about the Five of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Tower in the reverse, the Five of Wands. See, this person is starting fights, I feel like, because they're unhappy at home. They're unhappy with the family lifestyle. They don't want it anymore. Okay. They'd rather do things on their own. But the problem is you're cutting them off Cancer. You're going to leave them. It's going to be karmic. It's going to be quick. They're not going to know what hit them. With the 10 of Pentacles and the Strength card, they're going to be holding back tears. Okay. They are not going to let you see them upset, but it's going to happen so quickly. Tell me about the Justice card with the 8 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. Look, with the 4 of Swords, this person is, I feel like they're going to feel like they were sleeping, like you're catching this person sleeping, or this person is not thinking. Look, with the Hangman, you are leaving this person hanging, right? You may leave this person while they're asleep. They may wake up to like hangers swinging in the closet still. You know what I'm saying? With like cereal on the counter. Some of the boxes are gone because that was yours. You know, like really sad type energy. And they're not going to know what hit them, but they are. 7 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. Oh, they're going to be sad for sure. With the Hierophant underneath the deck, the Justice card. Look, this is karmic justice. Do you understand? Do you see this here? Karmic justice. Now this person is really going to wake up. Their awakening is going to come. Their karma is going to come when it's time to pay those bills. And they don't have their cash cow, or they don't have their 7 of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles and the Strength card here. And the Queen of Pentacles. See, you're holding back. Your coins are no longer involved in the equation. Under the deck, 2 of Swords. See, you have cut yourself out of this equation. Your genuine, generous, giving, compassionate, caring heart is no longer a part of the equation, right? So now what are they going to do, Cancer? What are they going to do now? It's going to be a sad day. That's what it's going to be. So this is what we are going to do. We're going to take it into an extended. And the extended, I'm going to go ahead and look at the challenges, any obstacles you're going to face with this person. Okay. How is it going to go for them once you leave? How is it going to go for you once you leave? Is there new love coming? What's happening with this person in their future? Immediate future. Okay. Because you're not going to be looking back, Cancer. That I know. And then final predictive future oracle, we'll look at spiritual advice as well. All of that in the extended. The link will be below. It's $11.11 for all of the extendeds, unless you are a channel member, you guys. Unless you are a channel member. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.